Guys, deluded YouTube's N'Golo Kante. I'm back again. Now, I know I've been slacking with trying to give you World Cup content, Arsenal content, journey content, any damn opinion I have. It's been long in it, and as good as the work rate is, as good as my output is, I only have 24 hours in a day. One thing I've been slacking on is updating you on documentaries I've read or read. I can read a documentary, documentaries I've watched or anything I've watched in regards to interesting content. Now, I was on Netflix late last night and I watched the Benzema documentary, and I must admit it was a fantastic look. I must admit, it didn't tell me well, it did tell me stuff new, but the majority of the things I knew. I mean, I've watched Benzema's career. I've seen him come up as this 17-year-old, 18-year-old, and come up with Ben Arfa, Nasri, and Mendes, players that were deemed as the next up in terms of the generation to bring the World Cup home. For all of their talents, for all of the names I've listed, they've all had a variety of success, and some actually haven't. Mendes was probably the most highly rated, and United tried to get him at 16. Probably hasn't achieved anything of note. Ben Arfa and Nasri had ability in abundance. Nasri is a Premier League winner. Ben Arfa's really done nothing of note. No disrespect to him because he's a good player. Benzema's done what he's done. And it's opened up, it's just opened up his life, man. And I knew Benzema was an outgoing person, but he's also a shy person and things. Like I said, it shows his early beginnings, the 2002 Toulon, the Under-16 Championship performance with him and Ben Arfa and Nasri showed them badding up everything, like I've said. Like, he's won multiple Champions Leagues. It's also lifted the lid. I don't want to ruin it for you lot, but it lifted the lid on why he's not, what we already know, but why he's not playing for France, why he hasn't been selected. Pardon me, guys. Also gave an insight in just the connotations of racism in France, and all of these sort of things. It also opened up on I don't want to ruin it for you, but 2010 World Cup when he went and people were still criticizing him. It also showed us in light of him being torn between representing his heritage in Algeria and his family and his culture, or playing for France where he's played under 16s and he's ultimately lived. That's something called, I'm not a footballer, I can see how he's got that. I mean, I'm not Algerian, I'm not French, but you can see how he's a byproduct. I mean, his family are not natives to France. They took his family and his dad and mum or whatever wanted to better the life for their family or for their future family at a point. Moved for economic reasons to France. Obviously, France was once a colonial power in regards to Algeria, and a lot of that is still relevant today in Algeria. So the language was there. But he was, to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, he was born in France. All he's known is French. He is heritagely and culturally Algerian, and you could say the same for France, in the same way you could say the same for me in London, but you're a byproduct, and you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Also showed how amazing he was in his first year at Lyon. I mean, we all know teenage Benzema was up there, man. Teen Champions League with the cut hair and the weird kits Lyon used to wear. When Lyon were the best side of France, he used to do his thing. And it showed, like, we know how generous Benzema is and how he's always been for the collective. And one of his good traits on the pitch is general play and bringing others into it. But it showed you how deep that runs. It's a very good outlook, man. It also shows the great relationship he has with Nasri, because they both similar attitude, similar heritage, come through with similar pressures and things. And it showed their development as they went from young men to full men, and Benzema's gone to fatherhood and all them things. He said the favourite goal he scored was his favourite goal is the goal against United in the Champions League. Vidic and Scholes couldn't get near him. Lifted the lid briefly on the chaos that was the 2008 Euros, and also gave a period into his move at Madrid, because it wasn't easy by any stretch of the imagination. It showed the struggles both on the pitch, where he wasn't really scoring, and off the pitch, how he was in a hotel and stuff. Ronaldo's in it as well, man. So yeah, I don't want to ruin it for you lot, so I don't want to say anything else in it. So I'll try to speak as vaguely as I can. But if you get a chance, watch it. I'm pretty sure it's not just on Netflix. If you just type it in Google, someone would have put that on the internet. But yeah, man, I thought I'd update you with something, because I ain't done this for a while. So I definitely recommend it. I'd appreciate if you guys recommend me some others to watch. I've watched Les Blues, and yeah, I want to somewhat either weekly or fortnightly update you lot with shows I can watch, man. I told you lot, Deluded's on this scouting thing, on this football thing, on this physiology thing. I can't even say the word. I'm so different to these other YouTubers. I'm so innovative, and I'm not even forcing it. Like, this is just what I want to do. But without that, I need your help. Guys, Deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.